So we're back here with episode 2 of the Hooscow podcast. Episode 1 we talked about milk, nursing ratio, production, and today I want to dive into or start in on the fertility piece. And I say start in because it's more than we can cover probably in a short video. So we're going to talk about heifer pregnancy and the heifer pregnancy EPD, and it's where it all starts. If she's going to be a cow, she's got to get bred as a heifer, and she's got to get bred on time. And so we'll give you the definition of the from the Angus Association on heifer pregnancy. Heifer pregnancy is a selection tool to increase the probability or chance of a sire's daughter becoming pregnant as a first calf heifer during a normal breeding season. A higher EPD is more favorable, and the EPD is reported in percentage units. Okay, so higher is better, right? And so a heifer pregnancy of 15 is better than a heifer pregnancy of 10. And we'll show another little thing that we pulled here from the Angus Association, and I didn't put the figure up that comes with it, but it says when comparing two bulls, one would expect an average of 5 or more pregnant daughters out of 100 from bull A compared to bull B. So essentially, if we have two bulls that we're trying to choose from, and we're looking at the heifer pregnancy EPD, a bull with an EPD of 15 you would expect his daughters to breed at a 5% higher rate than a bull with a heifer EPD of 10. All right, so it's a percentage, and a higher number means a higher percentage of daughters getting bred. So how does the heifer pregnancy EPD, how does it get submitted? Well, and it says in here that it's submitted by the breeders. And so the breeder's responsibility to report it to the Angus Association. And again, anytime it's EPDs, it's not audited information. It's an honor system that's turned in by the producers. And that's with all EPDs. As Angus breeders, it's our responsibility to turn in accurate data, right? And the accuracy of the data that we turn in is going to have an impact on the accuracy of the EPDs. So anyway, a heifer, she's just got to basically, it depends on how you submit it. And so the standards that each rancher has is going to be dependent on that. A person that only gives those heifers maybe one chance to AI and then 25 days with the bull, or a 30-day breeding season, versus somebody that gives them a 90-day breeding season versus somebody that maybe gives them a 6-month breeding season. There's a lot of difference there. So the difference in standards from one operation to the next is going to have some impact in the number of opens that are getting turned in. There's no doubt about that. And I think the argument on the other side of that is that if we get bulls used in large volumes across the industry by multiple operations, that the data that's going to come from that is going to be more predictable. And I think that's true. And again, I think this is with all EPDs, and it's something that people have to understand. EPDs are very predictable when comparing widely used sires, but there's instances where maybe bulls are only used by 1 or 2 producers, and there's not enough volume to move the data. And so I just think it's important that you consider that and understand that. So EPDs are a good selection tool, but I would encourage you to dive in deeper, do more research, find out more about the program. They tell me that I need to tell you to smash that like button and subscribe if you like what we're doing. And with that, we'll talk to you later.